That is right. Because yeah, boy, here with a few changes. It is the one and only none other than UK's finest, Ricky J, bringing you the hardest hitting takes, bold predictions, and straight up banner from across the pond. Welcome to the bell never stops ringing. Welcome to, and I should have put these changes up before, I'll do it now, in fact, live. Welcome to the People Wrestling Podcast. So go ahead right now. Make sure to hit that like, subscribe, do all of those cool things right now. And of course, let me know how you guys are. Let me know how you're feeling. Before we get started here, before we kick off here, do check out my latest shorts. Certainly the one regarding today's SmackDown, and of course I will be live for my SmackDown watch along in a matter of hours from now, so make sure you tune in, drop by, come on, call a match, or just show a little support, hit that like and subscribe. So let's roll along here, let's get rocking and rolling, that is right, rocking and rolling with segment numero uno here, segment number one, which of course is that is right, what's cooking at the table? So what have I been up to? Have I been keeping myself busy? Well, I mean, going to the gym, keeping big and strong and healthy and fit as per usual. The craft class that I go to, well, new for this year, new changes coming on here, new changes coming up in my life, new year, new changes. So a new thing for 2026 will be, I'm going to design half on online on my phone, and then going to draw the other half of pay-per-view posters. So that will be new for 2026. I've also joined a brand new games club every single Monday. So this Monday I played carpet bowls and drafts. So I've done that, and I'm in the process of learning the Spanish language of Spanish. So via Duolingo, I've been learning some Spanish. That is the aim for 2026. In fact, I mean, we learn a couple of languages in the year 2026, but Spanish is going to be the one that I want to start with. So that's what I've been up to. Let me know what you guys have been up to. Let me hear from you. Have your say, have your piece, have your way. Let me hear from you right now. What you guys been up to, and what have you got coming up, what is in the pipeline for you guys. I'm going to segment number 2 here, because Hollywood is talking, the red carpet is out, the glitz, the glamour, the flash bulbs are going off. The actresses, the actors, they're all talking about one thing. They talk about one thing only, and that is Give me 1 second. I don't have that playing on. Technology, streaming audio is the absolute dogs. There's to play this shit. Oh, this is crap. Talk about these technical difficulties. That is right. It is movie talk. So what movies have I been watching? What movies have I had my eyes on? What movies am I here to grade, to rate? And the answer that starts with, I'm going to be taking these off, deleting these as I go along just to make some room, just to make some space. The film movie I watched was, or it is, Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Yeah, good enough film here. Was it better than the first one? I'm really not too sure on that one. But the reason I am going to give it, and I'm going to give you this live right now from my rating system. 1 second, guys. 1 second there. So the reason I'm going to give this is a B. So have you seen this movie? If so, let me know what you thought. Second movie I've watched, the Anaconda remake. I actually thought this was a good remake. I'm just merely deleting these as I go along. If they appear on screen again, that's what's happening. But I actually thought this was a good remake. I'm going to give this a solid B grading, a solid B rating. Fun movie. The third movie I've watched, Predator Badlands. Another great movie. Another solid B awarded from me to this. And the fourth movie I watched, or one of the latest movies, Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery. Long, but another good movie. And it should become no surprise. Well, I'm actually going to rate this an A. I'm actually going to rate this an A. Long, but good. So those are the movies that I've been watching. So they've got eyes on a few movies. One other movie being the new Avatar. So I do want to watch that. So that will be on my watch list, on my watch radar. Let me know what movies you've been watching, what movies you've got coming up. We'll be taking a trip to the cinema. Let me know. Let me hear from you right now. So I'm going to play. We'll go to the next segment, and then I will be playing an ad here. But it is all about celebration, as we do have a birthday today, and that birthday is a special one because it is indeed that time to get out the banners, to cut the people's cake, as it is wrestler's birthday. So you have just one birthday, and that is Bull Dempsey. So a big happy birthday to him. Of course, a former in NXT many years ago now. And way beyond when it kind of first got started to what NXT is today. So yes, big happy birthday to Bull Dempsey. But I'm going to take a quick ad break here. Take a quick swig of the People's Coffee. Keep that energy going here. Keep that momentum going here. We're going to play this, and then we're going to get right into. Well, there is no news and headlines. There actually is no This Week in Wrestling History. So we're going to get right into today's wrestling. We'll do that after this. So that is indeed right. Protein Tea is going on. Check out that distribution. There it is. Take a look. Be the talk of the town. Be the man. Be the woman. Have that advantage on your side. Be like a winner, chicken dinner. Get held head high. Smile on your face. Arm raising victory. Taking home the winner's share of the purse. Feeling like victorious, also glorious. As you've got one of my t-shirts at Protein Teas, Commons one. That again, Protein Teas, Commons one. Those are one, not two, but three shout-outs coming your way. And as I said, no news and headlines, no This Week in Wrestling History. I've looked, really nothing of note to discuss. So let's get into what today's wrestling scene looks like with that is right, Wrestling Roundup. Do let me put this up. One thing, let me do that. So, we're going to start with last week's Friday Night SmackDown. So, we did kick off with the Viper himself, Randy Orton. He then got interrupted by Trick Williams. I do like what they're doing with Trick. They want to put him in there with big names, big stars like Randy. The Miz tried to attack Randy, but RKO'd. Trick Williams wins his SmackDown in-ring main roster debut against Rey Fenix. Julia retained the Women's US Championship. So my thoughts on those, like I said, I like what they're doing with Trick. They're putting him in, want to put him in there with big names. In beating Rey Fenix, no shocker there, but Rey Fenix should really be kind of getting built at the same time. And Julia beating the Alexa Bliss was so random, but there you are. Jordynne Grace has signed on the blue dotted line. MFT's in 6-man tag team action with your winners against Wyatt Six. Speaking of Jordynne Grace, she defeated and beated Alba Fire. Just like Julia, Camilla Hayes had a title defense and he retained against Johnny Gargano. So MFT's over Wyatt Six. MFT really are getting that good big push. They actually feel like a threat in my estimation. Jordynne Grace putting away Alba Fire should have been done in 30 seconds. And Camilla Hayes retaining. They put on a good match. But the thing that everyone is talking about in a 3 stages of hell match, we're going to brand new WWE Undisputed Champion, and his name is Drew McIntyre. So massive congratulations. Big win for Drew. Cody finally lost the title. This is great. Keep Cody away from the title, but I've just got a feeling with rumors as they are, Cody's winning the title back at Mania. But I'm going to give SmackDown a big thumbs up. Great for Drew. Just how long is this going to last is my thoughts there. On to the Red Brand Monday Night Raw. Rhea Ripley, Io Sky kick things off. Liv Morgan Bayley and Lyra Valkyria coming out. Then Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez. Kabuki Warriors attack. Okay. Jovan Evans got the 1, got the 2, got the 3 against Bravo Americano. CM Punk came out, got on the microphone, followed by Finn Balor. So all the women coming out in the brawl. Decent way to kick off Raw. Jovan Evans beating Bravo Americano. Okay. And I like that they're putting Finn Balor back in the title picture, but this is only because Raw's going to be in Belfast, Ireland. So there we are. At Saturday night's main event, we do have 1 match added, and that will be for the women's WWE Tag Team titles. Oh, no, sorry. I'm getting ahead here, sorry. Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez won a triple threat tag team match against the Kabuki Warriors, Bayley and Lyra Valkyria, and now earn a title shot at Saturday night's main event. In tag team action, men's tag team action, Penta and Dragon Lee won by DQ against Division. Michael Cole interviewed, going to be out in the arena, interviewed Raquel Rodriguez. Stephanie Vaquera attacked. So the interview, cool. I do like they're making Raquel Rodriguez look like a real dominant heel, but I just feel that she has to win the title. Liv, she's been presented very, very good since coming back. Won last week against Lyra, and then this week in a triple threat women's tag match. They're probably not going to win the titles. That's my thoughts on the match being made. And Penta and Dragon Lee winning by DQ. Okay. And in your main event of the show, your main event of the evening, Gunther did put away AJ Styles. No shocker there. Yeah, I'm going to give Roy the sideways thumb. On to NXT. That saw Ava in the ring, Ricky Satan come out, all the superstars around the ring, brawl. Lola Vice got the dubstick against Kalani Jordan. Jasper Troy in a speed match did retain against Damian Heights. Lizard King then attacked Damian Heights. So the opener, cool. Lola Vice, a nice win against Kalani Jordan. And Jasper Troy retaining, no shocker there. Blake Monroe came out. She cut a promo followed by Jada Parker. That is right. Jada Parker is back. Stacks is still your international champion. Izzy Dame came out to get some TV time. Tim Paxley came out to attack. So, yeah, great to see Jada Parker back. I'm a big fan of Jada. Let's hope there's big things for her. Stacks retaining, no shocker there. And the thing between Izzy Dame and Tim Paxley, cool. And then in your main event of NXT, Joe Hendry Stadium, and he appears. He did knock off Dion Lennox in a no DQ match. This brought, then Tony D'Angelo did help Joe, but then caused havoc, taking everybody out, beating up security. So yeah, I like the thing between Izzy Dame and Tim Paxley, that's progressing, and Joe Hendry getting in the wing, cool. Now let's see. Obviously the focus is shift now to Tony D'Angelo, so let's see what's going to go on there, what's going to progress. But I give NXT also a sideways thumb, almost thumbs up, but not quite. For those what coming in, do give your thoughts, comment, predictions in. Going to shout out, let me know, put your name, comment on the screen. Sorry, I'll get a comment in, I'll put it on the screen. On to Evolve, that saw Kendall Gray retain her Evolve Women's Championship against PJ Vassar and Callie Armstrong. In men's singles action, Charlie Dempsey did defeat and beat Timothy Thatcher, and the Vanity Project came out on top against Cappuccino Jones, Eli Knight, and Aaron Rourke. So Kendall Gray, I think, has been a good champion so far. Charlie Dempsey, much needed win. And Vanity Project, I think they've been good heels, good faction, three-way man faction, whatever you want to call them. So I'm going to give Evolve a thumbs up. So it is Wrestling Roundup done for this week. We do have some predictions to do. So let's get those done. With as StreamYard running as slow as it usually is. So yeah, that is right. So coming your way are right now, these are one second here, another second, we're almost there. Actually not got a banner for TNA predictions. That's what we're gonna have to do. But of course these are for, find the picture. One second. We're almost there. Of course, these are for tomorrow night's TNA Genesis that I will be doing a watch along for, so make sure to check it out. So, in no particular order, it will be Elijah going one-on-one with Mustafa Ali. I don't watch TNA really enough to know why this feud started or really what's going on here, other than the highlights of the pay-per-views I don't really watch. But I'm going to say Mustafa Ali. It will be in Fandango's or JDC's final match. He'll be taking on Eddie Edwards. I think that Fandango or JDC does the job here. We will also see for the TNA Tag Team titles, the Hardy Boys are being challenged by The Righteous. I think this is an easy win for the Hardy Boys here. Also on the card, AJ Francis toe-to-toe with Rich Swann. Just deleting these pictures here just to make room, that is all. Just didn't my StreamYard's not getting clogged up. But again, don't you know how this feud starts, but I'll say Rich Swann comes out your winner here. For the X Division title, wait, actually, this isn't happening. This match actually isn't happening, I think. Is it not? Cedric Alexander, Moose, and Joe Hendry now. I'll say Moose takes the win. Of course, this match isn't happening. Leon Slater apparently on the UK tour. So there's that. One second. This match not happening either. In fact, it is now Lei Ying Lee versus Danny Luna. No, sorry, not Danny Luna. Zarya, sorry, my apologies for that. Zarya from NXT. I think just to get NXT on the show. And I think, give me 1 second. 1 second. And I think that Lei Ying Lee does indeed retain. Not going to picture phone shit. Men's championship. Mike Santana going toe-to-toe, one-on-one in a Texas death match against Nick Nemeth. I think because he's just won the title, Mike Santana does indeed retain. So, done my TNA Genesis predictions. Get yours in right now as we go into the next final segment that I've got given an upgrade to. But first, let me play somewhere. Let me play this. That is right, make sure to like and subscribe. Like and subscribe for more. Never miss a download, never miss a short, never miss a live. Give me that next big milestone of 480, just 7 away. So I'll do that right now. I was going to the final segment, which of course is all about my out and about, all about my travels with that is right, Wrestling Days Out. We just change that. So, this is not the biggest upgrade, not the biggest change, not the biggest alteration in the world. But it is a change and alteration all anyway, if that makes sense. Excuse me, it is a change. And that change is, so, give me one second. So I did, so my first two shows of the year, my first two shows that was intended for 2026, the first one being LWF at Chapness Hall in Rochdale, and here comes the upgrade, here comes the change. So I do want to talk a little bit more about my journey by getting there, the venue, the food, the drinks, show quality, where I think storylines are going. So that's the upgrade right there. So the journey was fine. Getting there, getting back was fine. Train journey smooth and steady. Venue was fine. No, for those that haven't seen my vlog about this, and make sure you go and check it out. Put a lot of work and a lot of effort into that. But the venue fine. Drink prices, food prices, very, very fair. This time the venue had heating upstairs. The last time it was very, very cold. So I was glad of that. Glad they had heating. And yeah, like I said, nice venue. Rochdale, fairly local to me. The show itself was good. Had a title change. I think these shows got kicked off, started off 2026 in the right way, in a good way. Obviously, it sets up many storylines and many moments throughout 2026. And yeah, I'm looking forward to see what LWF has to offer in the year of 2026. And like I said, it'll be interesting to see where these storylines progress. So there we go. There's my upgrade for the shows I'm going to. But that wasn't the only one I went to. I did go to, for the first time ever, to Rev Pro, and it happened in Sheffield. So more than happy I did get to go. 1 second. So more than happy I did get to go. Always wanted to go to a Rev Pro show, and I have. The journey, well, okay, the weather, horrible rainy weather. The journey, the trip, the journey itself, very smooth, very easy to get there. But just going to Sheffield, it is a little bit of a trek, which I don't mind. Got a little bit, had a little bit of a snooze on the much needed snooze on the way, and got to have a much needed nap on the way back. Getting to the venue once in Sheffield was easy enough. Taxi ride, 5 minutes if that. The venue itself, very, a nice enough venue for Sheffield. Drink prices fair for Sheffield. The show itself was good, very hard hitting, nice in your face action. Did get to meet some so I got to meet some wrestlers. One wrestler at LWF, Party Boy. I got to meet some wrestlers at Rev Pro. Leon Cage, David Francisco, JJ Guile, and Trent Seven. I meant Trent Seven before, but I was cool to meet him again. So yeah, I really enjoyed Rev Pro. Good show. Hopefully, we're going to try and get to all Rev Pro shows of the year in Sheffield. We'll have to wait and see, but that's my plan. So yeah, that is the upgrade, the new upgrade for 2026 to shows I'm going to. It won't just be, oh, this show was good, this show was bad, but my rating for both shows will be a definite thumbs up. So LWF thumbs up, same for Rev Pro. So it won't just be, oh, this show was good, this show was bad, and that was it. I do need to spend a little bit more talking about my journey, talking about food, talking about drinks, talking about the venue, and there it is. That's the new upgrade for 2026. So I have got not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 shows next month. But you only have to tune in to find out where those shows have taken me, what I thought about them, what I thought about the food, the drink, the quality of the show, where I think storylines are going, etc., etc. Did I pick up any merch? You have to tune in and wait and see. What you can tune in to see is later on today my SmackDown watch along, starting here of course at 8 p.m. Drew McIntyre speaks what we left to say. We've got not 1, not 2, not even 3. We've got 4. That is right, 4 matches where the winners will meet in a fatal 4-way match next week at Saturday Night Main Event. But for now, make sure to like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the new changes. Let me know what you think of the new upgrades. And let me know what you think of my brand new logo. Are you going to see more new logos and new changes tonight on my SmackDown watch along? So tune in for that. So right now, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. And always remember that he's Ricky J, bringing the British bite to the fight.